What's up guys, this is Jay. As those of you may know, we recently launched our Patreon, and Pops has dedicated himself to making exclusive original art for each versus battle, and you guys have a chance to win. Even at our lowest tiers, you can win Generation Geek hoodies, shirts, and other prizes. Link to the Patreon is in the description below. And who do you guys got in this versus video? Enjoy. Woo! Okay, we got a good one. What's up guys, this is Jay from Generation Geek, and today we got another banger. We have Lobo, the main man, versus Marvel's Cosmic Ghost Rider. As always, if you guys are new here, please like, share, subscribe, and join the Geek fam. We'll love to have you. Okay, first off, starting off with the main man, Lobo is a character from DC Comics. Lobo was created as DC originally to be a parody of Wolverine, but Lobo eventually just took on a life all on his own. The best way I can compare Lobo is Wolverine mixed with Deadpool mixed with Hulk. He's crazy, stupid powerful. He's been able to go against some of the heaviest hitters within DC. He's fought against Shazam, he's fought against Martian Manhunter, an entire cast of magical entities including Enchantress, Zatanna, and Dr. Fate, and of course Big Blue Superman himself. So when it comes against the people that Lobo has gone against, he's literally gone against the upper echelon of power when it comes to heroes within the DC universe. On the other side, we got my man Frank Castle, the Cosmic Ghost Rider, probably one of the coolest designs of any character I've ever seen in my entire life. He was created by Donny Cates in the Thanos run, in which Thanos went to go see his future self, and Thanos basically won. He literally killed everyone within the Marvel universe. We're talking cosmic entities, Galactus, all the heroes, everything. Thanos actually won. Sentry, everybody can think of Thanos beat. So high-end reality warpers, molecular manipulators, everything. Thanos beat them all. In this series, Frank Castle dies from that same Thanos and then is recruited by Mephisto and given the spirit of Zarathos to become the Ghost Rider on Earth. And over time, everybody was dead, so he had nobody to give penance. And then Galactus ended up crash landing on the planet and then gave him the opportunity to be his hero. So not only do you have Frank Castle, the freaking Punisher, who is a weapons master, martial artist, all those things that make him highly capable on his own, and even has his own offshoot of Punisher Kills the Marvel Universe books as just a human. Now you give that same character with that same ability the power of the Spirit of Vengeance as well as the power of Galactus. So Silver Surfer, Frank Castle, and Ghost Rider mixed together, and you got Cosmic Ghost Rider. Super stupidly overpowered being, and I freaking love it. Cosmic Ghost Rider has his Hail motorbike, which is super cool. It has cosmic energy as well as the Spirit of Vengeance all in one. Super fire, super impressive. He also has the bones of Sidorak. Yes, the bones of Sidorak, the same being that gives Juggernaut his power, and the same spell that Doctor Strange conjures when he wants to bind someone. He has the actual bones of this deity, and he uses them as chains. Like, that's just super crazy. Obviously he has his hellfire and he has his cosmic awareness and cosmic power, so that's just icing on the cake, as long as his weapons and his guns that also shoot hellfire and cosmic energy. Like, he's just stupid crazy powerful. And of course, when doing this versus, we have to imagine that he can do everything almost that the Silver Surfer can do, as well as any other previous incarnation of the Ghost Rider, since he was given the same spirit that Johnny Blaze had, which is Zarathos. Now, when we get to feats, we have some crazy feats for both of them. And we're going to start with the main man, Lobo. Lobo, again, has been able to slug it out with some of the most powerful beings in DC. He's also destroyed every member of his race on the planet Zarnia. He literally released this locust plague type thing, and it literally killed the entire planet within 5 days. Like, he literally orchestrated that. So it wasn't a physical feat, but just his planning, be able to genetically engineer these creatures in order to wipe out his entire planet. That was literally where he started off. He started off as a killer. When he was freaking born, he bit off the fingers of the nurse that was delivering him and caused everyone around him to go insane because of just the pure nature of the evil within him. And by 5 years old, he ripped the throat from his principal and created a freaking napalm bomb just to bomb his teacher. Like, the guy was just crazy from birth. Fun fact about Lobo, he has both been banned from heaven and hell. Yes, you got that right. If Lobo was to die, death is banned. Death itself is banned from taking his soul to either heaven or hell. It just has to leave him wherever he is, let him find his own way. Which brings us to another interesting fact. Lobo literally cannot be killed, whether it's from being beheaded, blown up, anything. He's been beheaded, same as Ghost Rider, can walk around, move, still fighting everything. He's been blown to smithereens, still able to regenerate. He's even able to make multiple clones of himself simply from the blood of his that is spilled. So yes, you can be fighting against an army of Lobos if you gave this man a paper cut. Superman level beings, you would have to fight each and every single one of them along with the main Lobo. Is just a fight I wouldn't want to see anybody have to go through. You have the same thing from Cosmic Ghost Rider. Now, he stated to Thanos that he cannot be killed, which is necessarily true. Ghost Rider cannot be killed by any normal means except holy weapons. So in the Thanos run, he was killed by Silver Surfer, and it wasn't because of the Silver Surfer's cosmic power was just so great, but he was using Mjolnir, the hammer of Thor, which is an enchanted magical holy weapon, and that was the reason he was able to be destroyed in that run. But he eventually came back in Valhalla, so almost the same deal as Lobo, as heaven can hold him and they just let him out too because he just had no place there and he had other things he wanted to do. This is the big thing that I feel like people get confused when it comes to Lobo versus any Ghost Rider. People believe that the pin and stare is all you need to wipe out Lobo, and that is where I disagree. And this comes from
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
Hey, it's Doc Solo here. Thank you guys so much for watching this video and clicking on our channel. But I have a very small favor to ask. You know, this is a new venture for us, and you know, we're very, very grateful for you guys consuming our content. But if you do one small thing and actually subscribe and hit the notification bell, we notice that despite having respectful views for a channel this size, that many people that are watching and even commenting aren't actually subscribing. And so if you'd like to see more from us and to just encourage us to continue because you dig what we're putting down, please hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you know when we post new content and when we go live, and we will endeavor to continue to bring you some of the most relevant content that we possibly can. And so thank you so much. I got work to do. Enjoy the video.
The Thanos run, in which the pin and stare was always seen as this trump card, but literally every morning that Thanos woke up, he used Cosmic Ghost Rider's skull and looked into his eyes every morning and saw every horror he actually ever done, and he enjoyed it. He used it as morning coffee just to wake up. And I believe Lobo is literally of the same ilk. He literally enjoys torture and carnage. Everything that Thanos enjoys, all the death, all the mayhem, all the carnage, Lobo literally enjoys the same thing. So honestly, I believe that the pin and stare on Lobo is actually a moot point, and that actually will not determine the end of this battle. Also, I don't believe you're just easily gonna be able to take Lobo's soul. Lobo has probably the strongest will in the entirety of the DC universe. So much so that he even told Guy Gardner, one of the most powerful and strongest Green Lanterns, that he has more willpower in his little finger than he has in his entire body. Same as Hal Jordan. He believed that it takes his full willpower just to contain Lobo, and without it, he can't stop him. And a lot of people believe that Silver Surfer and Green Lantern are on that same type of power scale, where they're both able to obviously shoot energy blasts, travel through space rates, and able to actually manipulate molecules and things of that ilk. So they're pretty much on the same power scale, and Lobo has been shown manhandling multiple Green Lanterns. He even carries a Red Lantern ring everywhere he goes around his neck. Yes, Lobo is such a beast that he doesn't even use the Red Lantern ring that he has. He rather just use his own strength and his guns and his bombs. And they have a lot of similarities as well. Lobo has been able to go back in time and kill the dinosaurs. Cosmic Ghost Rider has been able to go back in time and try to kill the baby Thanos. They're both world-busting characters. Lobo literally has to sign contracts that he will not destroy planets when he is going for his target. So it was instances in which he was going to track down Superman, and he literally had to agree not to destroy the planet on his way of doing so. Same with Cosmic Ghost Rider, in which he was fighting an alternate version of Thanos. He told him, do you not realize how powerful that I am? Every step that I take, I literally have to try not to destroy the planet with every step that I take. That's how powerful that he really is. And even when it comes to the spirit of vengeance, it's not safe from Lobo either. Lobo literally can punch spirits. Like, he just goes against all nature of things. This man has literally killed gods. You're talking about Odin, Zeus, Ra. He's fought against imp beings, same as Mxyzptlk, in which they're able to control the reality around them and things like that. Also fought against the freaking mask. And you know how powerful the mask is. Yes, the one with Jim Carrey and all that. Yes, that same mask, Logo has an entire run when him and the mask are just going back to back, toe for toe. the entire fight. He even gets the mask at one point, which is just a scary thing that none of us want to see. But the same can be said for Cosmic Ghost Rider as well. He's also been able to fight against Celestials and Galactus and everything like that. He's been able to literally go against gods. Not even talking about the Avengers and Thor and She-Hulk and Captain Marvel. He's gone against all of these beings and has come out on top almost every time. So him and Lobo, when it comes to how high they punch up, they're almost even in that as well. But we must come to the differences, because of course there are differences. When it comes to strength, I'll say they're probably about even. When it comes to destructive power, and obviously when it comes to energy projection, it's not even close. Granted, Lobo does and has shown the ability to use lantern rings, but it's not something he does on a regular, where Cosmic Ghost Rider literally uses guns and his energy projection all the time. He uses his Hellfire all the time. He literally is able to piss Hellfire. Like, Cosmic Ghost Rider literally can piss Hellfire. He literally pisses it on top of Thanos' corpse. So yes, energy projection definitely weighs in his favor. When it comes to, weapons and tactics, I believe they're about even too. Lobo is a fear and relentless bounty hunter, feared throughout the entire galaxy. Like, people fear Lobo when they hear his name. They fear their planet being destroyed. And same thing with Cosmic Ghost Rider. There's nothing literally that can stop him for the exception of holy weapons, and you're not just finding those laying around. You're not going to find a Mjolnir or Twilight Sword just hanging around the ground. So when it comes to this fight, a lot of people think it's a wash, and I really had to look real deep as to why Cosmic Ghost Rider would win or why Lobo would not win. And I just don't believe that. Lobo has obviously the energy projection to keep up with him, and he has no real way to put Cosmic Ghost Rider down. Now, I do believe, it has not been shown, but just from his willpower feats, I do believe that Lobo has willpower to resist the Penance Stare. Obviously, we can't prove it. This is a hypothetical battle situation, so obviously there's no proof. This is all headcanon and obviously geek stuff. Where he falls short is the energy projection and the ability to contain. So as we know, with the power Cosmic, they're able to control beings and control matter and bubbles and things like that, and I believe that he can possibly contain. Granted, Lobo swings super high. Like I said, he is beating omniscient, all-powerful beings, but I just don't believe he has the versatility to hang with Cosmic Ghost Rider in the end. For this battle, I would have to say that the victor is Cosmic Ghost Rider. But what do you guys think? As always, if you guys have any ideas for who you would like to see in a versus battle, leave it in the comments below. Here, please like and share, subscribe, and join the Geek fam. Like I said, we'll love to have you. And as always, I have been Jay from Generation Geek. Y'all be blessed. Peace.